Welcome back, guys, to the channel. That was probably the closest I'll get to a Jaguar, a live Jaguar. So in today's show we're carrying on with the SS and making good progress. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment. I love those comments. I need more comments, please, man. Sit back and enjoy the show, guys.
Yeah, so the plot thickens because we had two of the center bosses for the steering. One with two knobs on it for the indicator and for the brights and dims, and the other one will have had three on for the rich mixture setting as well. Basically they're both the same part from the mixture setting, which we don't need because we've done the distributor to run on vacuum advanced. And also this one here on the right is in not as such nice condition with the chrome as this one. The other this one had the original wiring, but for some reason we can't get it through the steering column, so we're using this one's wiring, which is thinner, to get through the other one, and hopefully then we can fit it and have some success there, because we really struggle to get the thick wires through the steering column. So yeah, hopefully that'll all work. So we're building one out of two here, which is in better condition. Yeah, so I've been still playing around a little bit with these carbs, and something quite interesting here. I wasn't quite happy with the way it was running, and the front carb here has got a guide here where the plunger sits in, so it can go in here and it stops it from moving left and right. Because we used two left carbs and the right carb, originally the casing was buggered, somebody had buggered around on here and put a screw in here which is actually loose, and it should have like a keyway in here. So now what basically is happening, when the engine is running and you accelerate, these things lift in the plunger and they stay and they get guided right till the end on I've got to find the hole here now, so it doesn't move left and right up to that point, so it goes up and down nicely. Now this one, they've tried to do that with a screw, but of course now the screw on the groove is fine, but it's also got play, it moves left and right, but as it comes up it's already going to turn, so now the plunger doesn't come down again, so it affects the mixture control. It should come up and down equally with that one. So we have to seriously brainstorm how. I never saw any of this when I first took the carbs apart, but it's such a small thing there on the side. Somebody put a screw in through the back and it's all wobbly. We have to think of something of how to make a guide there now for this carburetor, because there's no way in hell we're going to find these carbs. So that's why it wasn't running quite as smooth as I would have liked to. The plunger will come out to a certain height, they must both come out equally, but then the other one starts turning, which is no good. So yeah, I've been fiddling with that. Anyway, the engine now runs, the alternator is connected, the starter is connected, the voltage regulator is working, which is brilliant. The ammeter works when the engine runs, and our clock is even working, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're very happy about that. So yeah, steering column is the next, that's the tricky one now. Then we can connect all the lights. Okay, so now we've rewired it for the thinner wires with a better center boss with nicer chrome rings. assembled it all. We'll keep the other one as spare, but I think that's brilliant. Now hopefully we get the thing through the tube, which we battled with. I've got to slightly modify something here, otherwise the dims and brights will short out. So now this hub is a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah. So, after a long time now, we've eventually got a lot of the electrics going, and I want to test now. The dashboard is in. The modified, well, not modified, but the hub is in. Instruments are in, and the lights are working. I'm gonna start it now, but it's charging because it's 8 o'clock at night. So now we want to see what's going on. Dashboard lights are there, I think. As dim as they are. So Mark's done a good job. Eventually, here we've got the flap opening and closing. That's all in. Now we can actually put everything together. The windscreen wipers, how do they switch on again? I don't know. Okay. All sorts of funny things. Okay. The hang on. The dims and brights are working. Let's have a look around the front. The ammeter is working. When we charge it, it does come up. The petrol tank we still need to work on. And the clock is keeping perfect time. It's keeping perfect time. It's amazing. So yeah, dashboard is almost tight. Then we have to finish all this stuff off. Put covers on here. Finish off around here. Put a mirror on, but let's have a look at the lights. That is now the best sign of life. We've also changed spark plugs on here again. It was running a bit funny, but how cool is that, man? How cool is that? How cool is that? Looking really cool. So yeah, but all these things take hours and hours and hours and hours. It's back on its wheels. It almost looks like the park lights are brighter than the mains. But I think maybe the engine needs to run. So let me see if we now put it on brights. There we go. Now we put it on brights. And yeah, well, they don't look much brighter, but maybe the engine needs to run. So we'll see. But oh, it's just a milestone to get it this far. A milestone. So the back lights are almost done. And yeah, the indicators work, but they don't come all the way out. Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Let's just see. No, something is funny. No, not there yet, but yeah. That did work yesterday. God. We had to make a provisional cover here, which we'll paint black. So basically, most of the wiring is working. Yeah, the car starts from inside now. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, gotta get my legs in here. Get this thing out of... What are all the other switches for? We've got to figure all that out. and the hooter and all of that. Anyway, it seems like all the instruments are working. The main thing is now the petrol gauge. So I'll just start it. Hang on, where's the right pedal? Clutch. God. There we go, neutral. Let's have a look here. Let's start it. Ignition lights. Fuel pump's going. There we go. Firing nicely. But I don't know, there's still issues. Charging. All a bit of fun. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about the steering wheel. Oh yeah, and the hooter we must still connect. The hooter must still, we're going to mount the hooter. Anyway, bit of fun. Cool.